Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Before I get into this reading, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear the air. Hello everybody and welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to be looking into the love forecast for 2022. I have 4 groups here. Of course, as you can see, I actually have 8 groups in front of us, but 4 groups for YouTube, 4 groups for Patreon. For YouTube, we're just going to be delving into the overall outlook when it comes to the love, life, and relationship as we go into 2022. And down here for Patreon, we're going to be looking into what is the sex life going to be like going into 2022? So if you want to see that, you're going to have to head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box below. Both of the piles go together. So whatever you decide, like, you have the one half and then you have the other half. So yeah, obviously this is more mature content. So that's why it's going to be on Patreon. Okay. We're going to get down and dirty with that one. So anyways, we have 4 groups to choose from today. We have the rhodonite, we have the fire quartz, we have cherry quartz, and then we have sakura. Agate, thank you. Okay, so anyways, please do remember that this is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. So if something is not resonating, there's absolutely no reason to take anything personally. Just go ahead and choose another group. Everybody has their points of view and their own opinions about things. But guess what? Like I said, general reading, if it's not something you agree with, then just move on. No need to comment. No need to make any, remarks or anything on that. Okay. Anyhow, I'm pretty pumped to do this. Feeling a little bit randied today. So I don't know if anybody else is feeling that energy lately, but man, I've been really picking up on it hard. Being the operative word. Anyway, so, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. Choose your group and let's see what's in the card. For those of you who picked the rhodonite with group 1, let's take a look at what could be ushering in 2022 as far as love and relationships go. What's in store as we go in. Of course, I will be doing throughout the year updates on this video in particular because guess what? As the energy shifts, as you shift, as you grow, as you change, everything changes. So as of right now, this is what is coming up, okay? Also, you have free will. Keep that in mind, all right? So as far as tarot goes, main outlook themes we have are the High Priestess, and we have the Death card. Oh my gosh. So how will this manifest in everyday life? We have the Ten of Swords, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Now this is really interesting here, okay? All right. Before I get any further, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this. So I feel like when it comes to love, in particular for this group, there is an absolute need, okay, to pay attention to your intuition, okay? This could be a very spiritual year in terms of love for you. And I feel like it's got a lot to do with self-love and you just getting to know yourself more, feeling more comfortable in your own skin. There's definitely endings here, okay? The endings of the old, because we literally have the Death card and we have the Death card light, okay? The Ten of Swords. I feel like obviously there's transformation and big shifts going on as far as, you know, your viewpoints and your thoughts on love. Now, since we have Scorpio energy here in particular, Scorpio always, when I think of Scorpios, I immediately go to the vulnerability thing. It's like Scorpios are pretty hard ass when it comes to, you know, they love so deeply and they feel it so hard that they genuinely fear being vulnerable a lot of the times. Now, everybody's different because they have different natal chart placements. Like, you know, it depends on, like, you could be a Scorpio and have like heavy air placements. So, you know, you might be a little bit different, but at the core, especially after your Saturn return, like in, you know, your early 30s, mid 30s, you become more like your sun sign. That's like when you actually become like your sun sign, okay? And I feel like for some of you that could be coming up. Your Saturn return could be coming up and it's big changes for you. And I feel like these are very beautiful changes, okay? As far as terms, as we look at love. And I feel like that you could even be going through another spiritual awakening, an upgrade, so to speak. But there are big changes ahead. And I feel like you're going to have like this is such an interesting energy that I'm seeing here and feeling here. It's like that Page of Pentacles. This is such a fresh, you're at the beginning of a new learning curve because of all these changes you've gone through. I feel like this group is really understanding more what they want in life, and especially out of a love relationship, okay? I feel like there's going to be some offers coming in, but you're going to be so picky about them. And when you do finally settle on one here, it's like the beginning of something fresh and new for you, okay? And it's kind of funny because I see those lilies and literally have the death card. It's like I feel like this group is definitely being reborn. It's like you're opening your heart more. You're more ready. I think you've gone through some heavy changes and you're ready to put it out there more. But it's like, I get the sense with the relationship wise, this is something that is not been explored yet for you. This is something quite new. And why do I feel like this group, that there's a lot of people who are here who have been through some serious heartache, some hardships in life. And it's like, I feel like you guys are going to have like this aha moment. And then it's just like you zone in on exactly what it is that you want. And this is something very new to you. In the past, I feel like I almost feel like there's more independence here, which is really interesting. That's just like what I'm feeling. It's just like this. I just see this person and they're like walking down the street and they are feeling so good and so confident in their own skin. They are looking amazing and they are just shining and they're so fucking happy just to be themselves that they're finally at this point that, like, come what may, if a relationship comes and it works out, great. But it's like, I get the sense that there's no clinginess to try to freaking make something work. It's more like, it's like really hard to describe. It's more like, it's like almost like a sense of detachment, where it's like you're no longer searching, for that, I have to be in a relationship or I'm not whole. I feel like this group is like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks anymore. I'm just going to be me and be happy about it. And then there's new beginnings coming because of this, okay? And this is a fresh, youthful kind of energy. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's like, I get the sense this transformation has brought about this youthful glow, okay? So let's see what else comes up here. So we have Rebel, we have Taurus, we have Admirer, we have Divine Feminine, look at that. We have Hidden Desire, we have Reconciliation. Okay, so before I go any further, obviously it's like we have this Rebel, and it's like maybe that's part of the change. Maybe, honestly, for some of you, you could have been rebelling against having a relationship or love, and now it's like finally you're ready for that. For some of you, it's like you're rebelling against the old ways, creating transformation. For a lot of you, you're really getting in tune with your divine feminine. Those hidden desires that were like lurking down below the surface, maybe you've been afraid to express them because of being judged, or people, or society maybe, or like wherever you are, like the people around you think it's taboo, or, you know, they think that, you know, what you want. It's like, I just feel like that there's some kind of like fear of being yourself. But I finally feel like you've reached that point where you're like, fuck you. I'm not going to freaking do this anymore. I'm going to be my freaking self. You know, I'm going to rebel against what everybody else thinks, and I'm going to freaking get in contact with myself. And then here it comes. You have an admirer coming your way. Now, some of you could be a Taurus, but this person coming in could definitely be a Taurus. You know what's crazy? Oh, Taurus and Scorpio are on the opposite ends of each other. They are like opposites. Okay, like the second house and the eighth house, you know, you guys are, so I get the sense that there could be like, you know, some kind of like opposites attract sort of things here, but it's like that hidden desire that you've always wanted. I feel like, you know, it's going to happen for some of you. This could even be a reconciliation between you and a past lover, and they could be coming back, but also it's a reconciliation. I mean, seriously. Whoa, that's an interesting thing. Okay, I'll go ahead and say it. Some of you, this could be a friend, okay? And literally they confess their feelings to you and you rejected it. And you were like freaking out because you were terrified and afraid of being vulnerable. So you guys parted ways. And now it's like you're opening it up to it. I can't even talk. And finally, it's like you're reconciling with this person. And I feel like the attraction and the bond is just amazingly strong. So we also have imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Yes, absolutely. This is what is going on here. And I really feel like you guys definitely need to be paying attention to those messages in your dream state, and especially from your guides, because there are messages there for you. And I feel like this eclipse cycle has really triggered more of that awakening and being more open to receiving those messages. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Accepting this death, accepting that you have to make a change, accepting that you have to open yourself up to trust in another person. Maybe you were so terrified because of past hurts and breakups, and you know, maybe seeing your parents even and maybe your parents have put some kind of guilt trip on you into thinking that, oh, every single person in the world is going to cheat on you. You know, oh, they're all bad. They're all trash, you know, or something like this. That's not the case. That's their life. That's their life, you know, path. That's their experience. It ain't yours. Okay. I think it's almost like, and I'm just going to say it. Okay. And I'm going to be honest. I feel like that's almost a form of abuse to do to your child, okay? To say that kind of shit, it's like more like the best way to approach it is to say, I was hurt, this is what happened, these were the red flags, I want to teach you how to avoid this. Just make sure that you're aware, but you can definitely find love, you know, if you are aware of these signs. That's the healthy approach. The people out there who have had parents or parental figures telling you this, making you fear intimacy or relationships, that's just plain wrong, okay? You are your own person. You can lead your own life, and you have free will, and you have your own path. Everyone does, okay? Learn from people's mistakes. Don't be consumed by them thinking they're going to happen to you. Okay. That is the message here with this group. So pay attention to those admirers coming in. I do feel like Taurus season also and Scorpio season could be big for you guys in, 2022. And this group, definitely masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Embrace that divine feminine that exists within you and let it shine. Bring out those hidden desires. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to try new things and date outside your norm, okay? Because you never know what you might discover that way, okay? Especially about yourself. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. If you want to check out the second half, please do head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below, along with all my other information, booking information, all that stuff, okay? So thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. For those of you who picked group 2 with the fire quartz, this is going to be your reading. Let's get into this and see what's coming in. Please do remember, again, general reading. If something is not resonating for you, leave it and move on. You know, no need to get bent out of shape about it, or, you know, like I said at the beginning of this video, everyone has their point of view, okay? So anyways, let's see what comes up in the tarot first for you guys. What is the main themes? We have the Judgment card. Wow. And we have the Strength card. Amazing. Okay. We have, and how is this going to manifest every day? Okay. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 3 of Wands. Very interesting. We have 2 3s. So I feel like for this group, paying attention to that 333, and when you see threes, series of 3s, not just on the friggin' clock either. Okay. It's like everywhere. It's like when you notice it everywhere, that's like profound, you know, for sure. Also, I feel like the 3rd of one of the months coming up, but also March could be a powerful time. Also Leo season for you guys. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like in 2022, you guys are definitely really tapping into your strength, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you definitely have gone through some serious heartbreak, but you're working past this, okay? Some of you could actually have some heartbreak coming to you, but it's important that you just continue working on yourself, pouring your energy into, you know, work, your career. I feel like this group has got some travel coming up here in the process, but there's definitely a rebirth here, a hardcore new beginning. And for those who have already been through the heartache and the heart, you know, the pain, this is ushering in a whole brand new phase where you are becoming, I mean, you're just so hardworking in 2022 and making shit happen. Your ship's about to come in. And also, I'm not kidding, like travel, communication is going to be like key, especially. I'm just going to say some of you could get involved with somebody who is in the medical field, or a doctor, or even a dentist, okay? Or works, you know, as a hygienist at a dental office or something like this. It's very specific, I know, but it's coming through here. Some of you could be involved with somebody who is in editing, or a writer of some kind, screenwriter. But I get the sense, and you could even meet somebody through your work, but there is like a brand new, you guys are definitely hearing the call, okay? You're feeling it hard in 2022. There's a rebirth and a whole new reinvention of yourself. This is taking a lot of strength and courage to go through as well. But I feel like there are limitless possibilities is what wants to come out of my mouth. I also wouldn't be surprised if you guys are going to be attending lots of functions in 2022 where there's a lot of people around, where it could be conventions, festivals, cons, whatever, where there's a whole lot of people. You could even meet somebody, a love interest, you know, during this. But there's also a need to definitely be more social, okay? And put yourself out there more and attend different things, go on adventures, definitely traveling more, putting yourself out there, okay? So looking more into this, let's take a look. So we have Capricorn. Again, I said work, right? Capricorn is the 10th house. This is career. You could be getting involved with somebody who is a Capricorn. We have empath. We have loner. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, gosh. Hold on. We have open to receive, feels like home, and multitasking power. Yes. Oh my gosh. So for a while, I feel like this group, you guys have been kind of like on your lone, you know, like you've been lone wolf for a long time. You have been playing the loner, but it's like empathically, you're feeling the call that this is the end of that cycle now. This is time you're open to receive. You're feeling the energy of somebody else, and they definitely feel like home to you. I feel like when we have multitasking power, I feel like this is the year definitely where you need to have more social awareness and be out there more and dating more, but also like, I feel like you're really going to get this whole, balance act out down pat, where you are balancing your work life with your personal life. And it's just, you're feeling confident and you're feeling good as you go along, especially when you go into summer here during Leo season. Also, I feel like, at the beginning of the year, Capricorn season could be, a powerful time. Also going all the way into 2023 Capricorn season. Okay. But it's really important. You guys need to learn some empathy for yourself and for others. For those of you who are empaths, I feel like you really need to be tapping more into those abilities. Because I feel like the phrase that wants to come out of my mind is that it's not going to steer you wrong. Okay. But I feel like you got some exciting things, not just in the love sector, but even career sector. But, like I said, love could be found through career here. Okay. And like I said, it's like, I almost feel like you can meet somebody at one of these functions or something, and literally they're going to be like, kind of like just off by themselves. And they're just like kind of in a corner or just kind of sitting there. And like, you just feel like somebody's eyes are on you. And then you look up and then they are like hardcore staring you down and like, just checking you out. And then you're like, whoa, holy shit, damn, who's that? And it's the reason why this person's just chilling, they're just off doing their thing. They need a break from the crowd or whatnot, because possibly they are very empathic. So large crowds and things like this, they can really pick up on a lot of people's energy. I get the sense this person's a really fucking strong empath. And they could pick up on your energy, and they're like crushing on it hard, and it gets them turned on. Okay. So they're like checking you out, and it's like, I feel like you're going to feel it too, though. Definitely. Okay. But the 2022 is definitely the year to be more open to receiving love into your life. Definitely one of these people that's coming in here is going to feel exactly like home. It's just like your other half. It's your companion, your life partner kind of energy, where it just feels right. There's no struggle. There's no worry. It just is. It's just easy. This is what you want in a relationship, where you could just be yourself and feel fully comfortable in your own skin with another person. You both are total individuals living your lives. But when you come together, it's a very powerful partnership. Okay. And, for some of you also, I'm going to just say it, your multitasking power could mean that you're going to be dating quite a bit. You're going to be very active in that realm of things, going on dates. Because I feel like for some of you, that you already get the concept of the fact when you go out on dates, you're not trying to cling or, project that, oh, this is the one. You go on one fucking date, you don't even know somebody. And it's like, the people that like to project this grand delusion onto somebody that they don't even know, like thinking, oh, they're going to be the one, they're going to be my life mate. Oh my God, oh my God. I feel like this group, a lot of you know not to do that. So you are just having genuine fun dating people and getting to know people. And of course, when you put yourself out there, you're going to like come across people that's just like, ugh, no, not for me. Nice meeting you though. Bye-bye. You go your way, I'll go mine. It happens. That's just part of the numbers game that is dating. Okay. But I feel like this group has got something very interesting coming their way. Okay. And I feel like it is a very powerful bond. And there is like that red string of fate tying you with this person. So pay attention during Capricorn season and Leo season for sure. Okay. I almost forgot. We also have a sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. And we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Yes, exactly. So there is going to be some very romantic moments. And it's very important. It says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I feel like I said, there's that red string of fate tying you guys together most definitely in this relationship. Okay. And it's going to be very blissful. It's very romantic. The kind of relationship that you're going to have with this specific individual, it is quite romantic. And remember how I said that they would be sitting there staring at you, checking you out. It's literally going to feel like, you know, Eros himself just shot you right in the freaking heart with that arrow. Like, you're going to feel it so hard. That connection is there. It is definitely a sacred connection, you know, the other half for some of you. Okay. And it will be a very blissful, positive kind of relationship. Okay. That is for some of you. All right. So that's it. That's all I have for this group. Make sure to go check out the second half, which of this reading, which is on my Patreon. The link is in the drop down box below, along with all my other information as well, booking information, all that. Thank you guys so much for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. For those of you who chose the cherry quartz, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what 2022 has in store for you guys. All right, we're going to start off with the tarot cards first. And what is the main themes? We have the Lovers. And we have Gemini energy, and we have Uranus energy with the Fool card. Wow, we got some brand new beginnings here. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. Damn. And we have the Seven of Cups. All right, so why do I feel like with this group, there's definitely going to be one of these situations where we are going to have somebody who's a little bit more mature and older, who is of an earth sign, kind of, or heavy earth placements in their natal chart. And this person could definitely can tend to have hair that is either dark brown, possibly black. You know, they have maybe darker eyes. Their skin or complexion could be a little bit, you know, from olive skin to black skin. Their body type could be quite muscular, athletic. They're solidly built kind of person. And then we have the Knight of Swords here, which that sword energy, this person hair straight up tends to be black. They can also have like boldly colored hair, like they could have dyed hair with like different colors in it and stuff like this. Their eye color usually tends to lean towards the lighter, like blues. Skin and complexion could be fair or pale. They usually are more skinny, and they have like a long, lean kind of body. They could be more like, I don't know why I always want to say swimmer body, like a professional, like swimmer, like, like athletes from the Olympics, like the guys who are the swimmers or the women who are the swimmers. But anyway, what I feel like is there's going to be a choice. I feel like there's going to be two love interests coming in for you guys, and it could even come in around the same time. You have feelings for both these people, and there could be like, it could be like a hard decision. Why do I feel like you guys are going to be really in demand? There could be a lot of people coming at you, wanting to hook up or have a relationship with you or something like this, and it's going to be kind of like a tough decision in which you don't know where to go. You don't know what to choose. It's like, who's the best? Because all of them seem so delicious and tantalizing, okay? But I get the sense you're going to get down to two here. You're going to limit it down to two. And by the way, as far as career goes, I'm seeing different things like business owner, entrepreneur, somebody who could work in law and justice. There could be a heavy communication here, for, around those kind of things. Very professional for both of these people. And I feel like for you guys, this is definitely your type. But one is definitely more mature than the other, and I feel like they both seem so great though. So with the Lovers card, and we have Gemini energy here. So one of them could be a Gemini. Okay. That could be this one. And I feel like you're at a crossroads, and when you're going to need to make a decision, but I feel like your heart is going to lead you in the right decision, and you're going to take that leap of faith, and you're going to choose the right person for you. Okay. As far as this is concerned. And since we have Gemini energy here in the foray, why do I feel like it's going to be the air sign person for some of you? Definitely. That Gemini energy. All right, let's take a look and see what else came up here. So we have Maiden, Mystic, We have Knight. Oh my God, there's your telltale right there. Boom, boom, boom. And he's even got a fucking sword. And he's got the blue shield and everything. Wow. Okay. So we have admiration. We have inseparable. And we have rejection. So yes, you're gonna reject one of these people. Okay. Most definitely. And I feel like now one of them, I feel like, why do I feel like, okay, we have two different archetypes here for the ladies. We have and for the gents, we have the Knight energy, okay, which could be, you know, that kind of like knight in shining armor kind of thing. But for the women, we have the mystic and we have the maiden showing up here. So these two could be, one of those two could be your archetype, or you have both of these as dominant archetypes. But I get this, why do I get the sense that one of these people is trying to treat you like the maiden? And why do I feel like for the person that this is happening to, it pisses you off? Because I don't feel like you are in the shadow maiden phase where you don't know who the fuck the hell you are and you're still trying to figure things out, and you're kind of like, you know, feel like you need to be rescued or any of that kind of crap. And there's like no codependency kind of stuff going on here. I feel like you've really come into more of the queen energy, and it's like this person's trying to teach you like a dumb little twit or something. And like, you know, they're trying to be too father figure, and it's turning you off. And that's how you end up making your choice here. And you go with the person who's a little bit more modern thinking, because I feel like this person could be like, they've got it going on. They're great on paper and everything like this. But then when they start to freaking shift and they start to treat you like daddy, it's like, bleh, you know, you're like, nope. Not into this. And the one who's slightly younger, which I feel like the one who's slightly younger, I don't know why, but I want to say 33 or 32 years old, but it's specifically 33. And it's like, they got it going on. Okay. They're just like, they get it. And they're not trying to treat you like you're a fucking, you know, dumb, I'm just going to say it, dumb bimbo. Okay. It's like, no. I get the sense where it's like you have great admiration and they have great admiration for you. And once you choose this person, you guys are going to be inseparable. But yes, there's going to be a little bit of rejection. Also, I have to mention that for some of you, you could be rejected by somebody as well. Like there could be two people that you have an interest in, and one of them could reject you. And it's for the better though, okay? That person, it wasn't meant to be anyway. So let's see what else we have here. We have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Exactly. You know, sometimes you just got to say, what the fuck? And go with it, okay? And that's kind of like that Fool card energy, you know, and just accept things the way they are and just be like, whatever, universe, do with me what you will. You know, it's like, it's cool, whatever. I accept the current state of things. And I swear to God, every time, I know for my experience when it comes to this, whenever I've just accepted something for what it is, boy, is it freeing. Number one, you really feel like this image right here. Like, and look at that. They're mirroring one another. It's like you feel free. You're leaping to, you know, towards the moon, you know, reach for the stars. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of energy. Once you accept things, and then what happens? There's somebody there to catch you, baby. You know what I mean? It's just like it happens. And then the sun, look at this, moon, sun kind of energy. I mean, it's very counterparty kind of stuff, but literally just accept things, especially if you're like dating and you get rejected. Just like get a step off her lip and realize and look at it for what it is and be like, okay, well, this isn't the person for me, so time to move on. Don't dwell on it. Don't pick it apart. Don't sit there and fucking threaten and wish death on the person, or, you know, sit there and, you know, bitch and whine, well, I hate them and they all suck, you know, because that's just stupid. You're wasting your time. You're giving that person more energy than they deserve. Okay? Accept it. Move the fuck on. All right? Then we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Exactly. Because you accept it. Then you just wait and you chill. And then poof. And you just be and you go with the flow. And then it happens. You make that leap. And then you literally fall into someone's arms. Because there is definitely someone there to catch you. Because you have done, you trusted. You put yourself out there. You called it in, the right person for you, and they are coming in. This is why it's like, if you get rejected or something, just keep persevering and just chill and wait, because when you have patience, that's when things occur. Things started to just, I don't know how else to fucking get this across. When you just let go and trust and that everything will happen for you in due course, and the right person, right situation, right relationship will come into you, as long as you're putting forth the action though. Okay? This isn't wait sitting in your basement and hiding from the world. No. This is just being patient and putting yourself, going, through your daily life, having fun, being social, going out, doing this other kind of stuff. But I feel like, for those people out there who have a tendency to want to project onto people when they're dating, don't do that. It's let nature take its course. Because if something is meant for you, it's going to be for you. There's no need to fight it. There's no need to project. You're just going to know. And also, when it comes to dating, go from, your intuition, not from the ego. I think too many people go from the ego instead of what their gut is truly telling them. Okay? Seriously, pay attention to that. All right. So that's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and check out the second half of this reading over on my Patreon. The link is in the drop down box below, along with all my other information, booking information, all that stuff. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Those of you who chose group 4 with this Sakura agate, I love this stuff. It's so freaking pretty. This is going to be your reading. Let's see what 2022 is ushering in for you guys. Let's see what the main energies at play are. And they would be the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Jupiter energy. And we have the Hermit. Wow. Virgo energy. And how is it going to manifest in your daily life? So we have the 10 of Wands. We have the 4 of Swords. And we have the 2 of Wands. So what am I feeling for this group? Obviously, I feel like your luck is definitely changing. There is a karmic cycle being played out. I feel like for a lot of you, you have kind of been in hermit mode and not dating or putting yourself out there. I'm just going to say it, okay? This is what wants to come out. There could be some of you who are making excuses or using pandemic things and all this other kind of stuff as an excuse not to be social or not to put yourself out there. But you can't do that anymore. That's got to come to an end. Okay. So in everyday life, there needs to be a release of this burden. But also we have, oh my God, this happened in another group too. We have the Hermit, and then we have the Hermit card light here with that 4 of Swords. I get the sense that, there's going to be moments. These two together, it says enough of the staying inside and, daydreaming about things. Now it's time to put yourself out there and go for it. Make plans, put yourself out, go travel a little bit. Go travel where you can in right now. Some of us, we can't even get to where the hell we want to travel yet. I'm getting frustrated. But anyway, and I can totally, the fact that that's coming out, I feel like some of you have been definitely feeling that way, but you can still get out there. You just have to use precautions and not be stupid. Okay. Seriously. But I feel like also 2022 is definitely the year of meeting somebody where you're going to have a deep spiritual bond. I feel like for some of you, you could definitely have that slow burn kind of thing happen with you. I want to say that this could happen while you are traveling. There is definitely something to do with planning and negotiations here. I don't know why, and also you could be communicating with somebody at a distance from you online, because whenever I see wands, it's always about online communication and online everything. So I'm feeling like you could definitely be dating and be very active dating online. It needs to start. Okay. If you haven't been doing that and you've been, too withdrawn and too introverted, that is changing now. Okay. It's time to, I feel like you're awakening to the possibilities now. Now, Also, during the year, it is important though to maintain when you're being more social, especially if you're an empathetic person, that you do take breaks and you do make sure that you are having me time, because I feel like this could be a busy year for you in terms of work. So it is important that you do take time to pamper yourself and do the things that you enjoy. Also relax a little bit more. If you're getting too heated at work, like too stressed out or whatever, make sure that you are taking that time out. But also, I feel like for you, some of you guys, definitely there is Virgo energy. There also is somebody coming in. There could be somebody coming in who's very Jupiter dominant in their natal chart. And then for some of you, this is your life partner, okay, that's coming through. So let's see. Let's dig in this a little bit more. We have surprise. We have divine masculine. We have communication. Oh my God. Look, and there's a fucking cell phone. What did I say? Oh my gosh. Whew. You're going to fucking hook up with your divine masculine for some of you, definitely. Okay. And this is going to be like, it's going to surprise the shit out of you. I feel like for some of you, the reason why it's a surprise is it's not somebody that like, it's not like your normal type possibly, but you just cannot shake them and you can't get them out of your head. You're so attracted to this person because they stimulate the shit out of your mind. They could be very Mercury dominant too, because we have Virgo here. But this is like a surprise. You are going to get, like, this person's going to find you online. If you have a dating like if you have like, and if you don't, you need to do it. Put yourself out there on dating apps. And then when you put your information out there, make sure that you put links to your social media or have a specific social media where they can contact you outside the fucking app. Okay. The dating app. That's what I have found. Usually what happens to people when they find a partner and they end up in a relationship and it lasts, okay? They like literally go and they seek the person outside the dating app and they find them on social media and they start communicating and connecting this way. I wouldn't be surprised if for some of you, that happens to you, that they literally start DMing you on freaking, Instagram or something like this, or they could see you on TikTok and just start freaking, messaging you and trying desperately to get in contact with you because they freaking like what they see. Okay. So we have Leo energy. We have a trickster. And we have Medusa. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I'm not interpreting the Medusa card at all as something bad. It's more like you get them, you turn them as hard as stone. Okay. I mean, literally, you are the epitome of the total package for this person. You excite them so much. You get them so randied and so turned on that it's like they're rock hard for it, baby. I mean, seriously, this is the energy. I get the sense that they have a wicked sense of humor too. They are a little bit of a trickster. I was talking about Mercury energy, and literally that is like the Hermes/Mercury archetype. The messenger man. He's definitely a charmer. He dresses really well. He's super freaking suave. Great communicators. The kind of person that could talk your fucking panties off. Like, they're fantastic with the communication. They know exactly what to say at the right time to say it. They are completely seductive. They are fantastic. They're a great lover. Okay, totally. And we have Leo energy. So what time periods could be very important? Leo season as well as Virgo season. And that could be also zodiac sign stuff we're dealing with here too. Okay. But I get the sense that there's going to be some kind of travel involved in meeting this person. But I get the sense it's like they are fun. They are a hoot. They are like not boring. You're going to have a good time with this person. And that's important because I know if you're masculine watching this, pay attention to what I'm about to say, because women love this. This is like literally in the podcast that we did for Patreon. If you're not one of my patrons, I highly recommend listening to it. We had 3 male guests. And we talked about the things, the lists of studies that were done for what are men looking for in women, and what are what are the men looking for in women, and what are the women looking for in men. And one of the top things for the ladies, what turns us on, is somebody who can make us laugh. We want somebody who is funny and charming, and it's just because think about it. Laughter is like, it could cure illness. It could cure sickness. People who can make you laugh are just fucking attractive. They are. It's like, have you ever noticed that? It's like a guy, for the ladies I'm talking about, a guy can be, they could be like, pretty average or kind of cute or whatever. They're not like the most drop dead gorgeous person on earth or anything, but then their personality shines through. If they're fucking funny, all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, why? Oh, I just want to fucking throw them down. Yes. It's like a massive turn on to have somebody, for a person who can communicate well and they can make you laugh. That is like one of the top 3 things on a woman's list for a personality when it comes to what they're looking for in a partner. Because think about it. If a guy can't make you laugh, he's boring as shit. It's like, and you're not going to be happy. All right, period. So the communication and the repartee is very vital. And this person's got it going on in that respect, okay? I also get the sense they're good looking, okay? And, they're kind of a freak in the sheets too, okay? Because we got Virgo energy. And I'm just going to say it for those of you who don't know it. Virgos are usually closeted freaks. Like when I say freak, I mean, damn, they get freaky. Like, when it comes to the intimacy part. So anyways, I mean, it's kind of obvious with Leos, they're great lovers. Yes. But the Virgo is kind of like the one that comes in as like sneak attack, trickster. It's like they come off like it's kind of serious and stuff, but then they could be kind of funny and kind of charming or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like when they're alone with you, holy shit, where did that come from? So anyways, very, very interesting stuff here. So let's see what else we got. For our other cards here, we have Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That's the Hermit energy. And then we have Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So this is a nod. This maybe could be what this is about. You definitely, with this person, obviously, since this is coming up, you don't want to try to rush things, and be pushy with this person. Just they're a reflection of you too, okay? And you guys reflect each other. Just take your time with this. There's no need to rush. Enjoy every single moment. Savor it. It's just going to be fantastic. So like I said, take your time. And remember, this is like, could be that slow burn action, as I said. So that's it. That's all I have for this group. Go check out the second half of this reading, which is over on my Patreon, where we're going to delve into the sex life going into 2022. The link to that is down in the drop-down box below, along with all my other information, including booking information. Thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.